2025 didn't just refresh handheld gaming, it straight up flipped the table. Asus dropped the ROG Ally X and basically said, fine, here's the version we should have released first. Lenovo came back with the Legion Go 2, which still looks like a Switch that went to the gym and immediately overtrained. MSI brought the Claw 8 AI Plus, with Intel's shiny new Lunar Lake chip that promises everything, but still feels like a beta tester's summer job. And then there's the Steam Deck OLED, a device that doesn't brag, doesn't shout, and doesn't chase benchmarks, but quietly walks in with that OLED swagger and reminds everyone why optimization beats horsepower 9 times out of 10. Instead of sifting through countless Reddit threads and comparisons, let's focus on a glance at how these four actually perform in daily life. The good, the bad, the battery life, the heat, and those little annoyances you notice at 2 a.m. When you throw all four of these handhelds into the same ring, the funny thing is how quickly the spec sheets stop mattering and the behavior starts telling the real story. The Ally X comes in swinging with AMD's Z2 Extreme and a lean, well-optimized Windows tuning that honestly pushes above its weight in most modern titles. Legion Go 2 tries to muscle in with a refreshed Ryzen APU, but Lenovo still can't fix the inconsistency problem. Some days it feels like a mini gaming PC, other days like it forgot to wake up properly. MSI's Claw 8 AI Plus brings Intel's Lunar Lake hype, but real-world performance is still that it might be great later after 40 firmware updates situation. And the Steam Deck OLED? It's the underdog that wins fights it shouldn't, simply because Valve's OS optimization is cheating at this point. But if you're purely picking the most dependable performer today, the crown goes to ROG Ally X, not because it's the strongest, but because it's the only one that shows up consistently day after day, with no drama. When we talk displays, this isn't a fair fight, and that's coming from someone who has stared at more handheld screens than I can count. The Legion Go 2 just walks in and steals the whole show. That 8.8-inch OLED is the kind of screen that makes even indie games feel premium. The pitch-black blacks, the punchy contrast, the 144 Hz fluidity, it's the "oh-so handhelds can look like this" moment. The MSI Claw's 8-inch IPS is fine, sharp, and consistent. The Ally X's 7-inch 1080p IPS at 120 Hz is clean and bright. Both are good panels. But neither of them makes you sit back and admire the scene the way the Legion Go 2's OLED does. The only one that can stand next to it is the Steam Deck OLED Beautiful Color, perfect HDR, but at a lower resolution and on a smaller canvas. Lenovo simply plays in a bigger, richer visual space, and once you've tasted that, everything else feels like a step back. The Legion Go 2 owns the display category without even needing to fight for it. This is where personality comes into the equation. Windows handhelds give you freedom, full libraries, mods, launchers, emulators, whatever you want, but they also hand you every headache that comes with a PC. Tiny buttons, weird pop-ups, menus designed for laptops. You either get used to it or you get annoyed. The Ally X tries the hardest to soften that blow with the Xbox First interface, and it absolutely helps, but it's still Windows. Lenovo's software layer is neat, MSI's launcher is clean, but the OS is the OS. The Steam Deck OLED is the only one that feels like a gaming device first and a computer second. You turn it on, and you're already in your library. No drivers, no Windows touch weirdness. No "where's my cursor" moments. After years of testing, it's the only handheld where I never have to explain anything to anyone. People just pick it up and play. So in terms of actual day-to-day usability, the Steam Deck OLED simply lives in a different comfort zone. It wins by making things easy. Comfort is where experience matters because numbers can't tell you how your hands feel after 2 hours. The Ally X is the biggest glow-up here. Asus fixed the grip, the angles, the weight balance, everything that made the original Ally feel like a pretty device but not a comfortable one. Now it fits the hand naturally. MSI's Claw is chunkier but secure. Those deep handles make you feel like you're holding a premium gamepad attached to a screen. The Legion Go 2 is a tank. You're absolutely aware you're holding 920 grams, but the flexibility of popping the controllers off and kicking the stand out adds a different kind of comfort. But nothing beats the Steam Deck OLED's pure hand feel. Valve understood ergonomics in a way nobody else did back in 2022. And even now, after all these devices, it still sits in the palm like it was built around the shape of your grip. If you care about long sessions without hand fatigue, the deck remains the easiest to hold. That familiarity and natural shape put it on top again. We're no longer in the 90 minutes and pray era. The Ally X walks in with 80 watt-hours. The Claw 8AI Plus mirrors that with another 80 watt-hour pack, and both devices immediately leave the Legion Go 2's 74 watt-hour and the deck's 50 watt-hour behind. In practice, the Claw pulls ahead in light and medium workloads thanks to Intel's fantastic low-power efficiency. You can run indie titles for ages, but the second you crank the wattage for AAA gaming, the Ally X shows off its efficiency per watt tuning and takes the lead. Lenovo holds strong but doesn't outlast the bigger batteries, and the Steam Deck once again relies on pure optimization to punch above its weight. Still, if the question is who lasts the longest overall, it's a split answer. Claw for casual, sock, light gaming. Ally X for heavy gaming. That's just how the math plays out. Are where the Ally X quietly shows why it's the most refined Windows handheld of the year. The internal redesign isn't marketing fluff. It keeps the device cooler and steadier under heavy gaming. Lenovo benefits from being big, so heat dissipates well. MSI's Cooler Boost. Hyperflow is shockingly effective too, but the Intel chip hits its limits faster when pushed. The Steam Deck stays cool because it doesn't operate in the same wattage range. When looking strictly at high-performance gaming, the Ally X feels the most controlled, like it already knows how you're going to push it and prepares for it. That confidence earns it the thermal win. So, after all the charts, quirks, wins, and weird decisions, one truth stands. The ultimate winner is the Steam Deck OLED, not because it's the strongest on paper, but because it's the most reliable, optimized, and consistent handheld you can actually trust daily. Do you think the same? Let us know in the comments.